Hi little stars. So new video and again I continue my videos about some very spiritual and esoterical things. After the video about your gifts, I would like to kind of talk about the magician. So yes, the card, the magician card. You can understand why. So when I say what is your inner magician, I mean by it what is your power? What is how you take control of the situation or of your life, because the magician is all about that. And that's why I call this reading "What is your inner magician?" to kind of see how, yeah, as I said before, how you take control of something, what is your power, but like not an esoterical power, but more like how you take responsibilities in life, and how you can work on that to reach this power, because the magician is actually a good card, as well, everybody knows. um it really helps you to take control of your life and to be content with your life, because you do what you want and you get resources from it. Sorry. So yeah, as the last time, I decided to not change the concept with crystals, so we're gonna do the same thing. You need to choose crystals, and like after that, we're gonna jump into readings. So, what is your inner magician? Choose one crystal: adventuring, labradorite, and rose quartz, and we're gonna jump into it. All right, you can pause the video to have more time, and I'm jumping into adventuring, guys. Hello, adventuring. So, I'm gonna take this deck for the archetypes. Oh, come on. For those who don't know, it's a literary witches deck, absolutely amazing. So, what is your inner magician? What is your inner magician? I playing mantis. I'm gonna try to have an author and loss. Okay, so we have, as an author, we have Mary Shelley. Okay. I praying mantis and Mary Shelley, which is the lost card. So you get power from, sorry if I'm moving that, you get power from losing or being hurt. So when you it's really like difficulties make you stronger, or obstacles in your life make you stronger. Losing something makes you stronger. It's like also opening your eyes in some ways. It's kind of like you lost something, or you experienced something very, very difficult in your life, and it opened your eyes in general. You became wiser. And so by becoming wiser, you just know how to manage your life better. See what I mean? So what else? Mm-hmm. So here it's really, as I said before, you are people who watch me here already experienced a lot of bad situations in their lives. And another thing I can see here is that you are always criticized for being too slow. But at the same time, see, we have the eye, we have the priestess. Yes, it's called priestess, and here we have divination that is written here. So you have a very big intuition, and every time you experience something bad, or as I said before, difficult, your third eye or your intuition really opens up even more. But your problem here is that you're really pessimistic, and also pessimistic about yourself and everything. Basically, you are you don't see the beauty of things around you. You really think sometimes that the world is an ugly place, but I can understand you because you experienced a lot of struggles. You really did. So yeah. Okay. How can you improve your situation? How can you really be in balance with your inner magician? Okay, so how can you be in balance with your inner magician is by learning to be more grounded and stable, because I feel like you are not stable and you're not grounded enough. And if you feel like you're already grounded enough, then you need to continue, because we're just having a Page of Pentacles, not the king or the queen. So you're really at the beginning of, growing to be grounded and stable. Yeah, exactly. So you need to make a choice. You need to decide in what direction you go. Because here we have someone with the Page of Pentacles, we have someone who is who doesn't know yet how to take control of their lives. So in order to have this energy, you need to decide. Maybe you need to change your, I don't know, the place where you live. Maybe you need to move somewhere else. Maybe you need to actually move in another country. So it's really depends on, again, I give several interpretations for everybody, guys, because it's a general reading. So yeah. Okay, what else? Exactly, you need to find a new home, or you need to decide what makes you grounded and stable. Is it your family? Is it settle down and creating a family? Finding a husband or a wife? Exactly, growing up. See, here you really need to grow up. It doesn't matter how old you are. Sometimes you can kind of be like a child, and it's not for nothing we have a Page of Pentacles here, because pages are kind of showing and well, a child energy in some ways, right? So you can act like a child sometimes. Maybe you're afraid to take responsibilities. Maybe you're afraid to because you understand that if you will take responsibilities, you will deal with a lot of difficulties, and you don't want that. So here you need to grow up, and quite quickly. You need to you can leave your inner child within yourself, but you can't be childish. There's a difference between inner child and being childish. So you need to really know this difference and kind of grow up in some ways, right? Be more mature and more responsible with your life. And maybe with the life of others, because we have a dog. Because if you get a dog, you're responsible for its life, right? What are the things you need to pay attention now? Exactly, the Judgment. It's a cat. It feels like it's a very. It's not, whatever happens to you right now, it's not for nothing. Or all these difficulties that you're going through, it's not for nothing. It's a lesson for you. It's a lesson really for you to kind of let go, finally grow and be yourself, and take control of your life. Because the Emperor isn't just a card of a man or whatever. It's also control and power of your life. So here it's reversed, so it means that for the moment you're not doing it yet. You aren't there yet, but there is a big potential for you since the card came out still. So you just need to keep going. You just need to keep going in the direction you're going, and as I said, grow up and learn to be more grounded and responsible, and then learn to take responsibility for others, not just for you, and then everything is going to be fine. Use your intuition. Trust yourself. You're not trusting yourself enough. Okay, and what is the outcome of all this situation? The challenges that you're going through are going to fade away with time. Exactly. Because you're gonna finally take control of the situation that you are, or the situation, or like life. You finally will take control of your life. Of course you will face some difficulties, always, because when you start to take responsibility of your life, of course you will go through some difficulties, right? But it's part of it. You need to accept it. And you have troubles to accept it. You're like, I don't want to have this. I'm afraid, I'm scared. Exactly, yeah, and it's difficult for me. I don't want that. But the thing is, it's more difficult for you now than it will be more difficult if you than if you will take responsibility of your life or take total control of your life. It's going to be less difficult, actually. And the outcome also, for some of you, is that you're going to meet a man or a person. Because, well, here we see a man, but it can be everybody. It can be a girl too, or like whatever your sexuality are. It's a person that might be your romantic interest. And with who you will have a quite good relationship. You won't just be like romantic partners, but also you will be partners in general. Maybe you will work on the same project together. So see how beneficial it is to take control of your life. Do not be afraid. Yeah. So this relationship might be very difficult from your side because they're gonna be chill, but you not. So as long as you will not work on all this, you're gonna have troubles to have relationships because you are way too emotional, like way out of normal, and you're way too unbalanced. Like you don't have patience. You are very, very, very easily irritated. Again, as I said, emotional, super, super emotional. And really, I feel like that's why you also had a lot of problems in your romantic life. And you need to also think about that. But what will help you to gain inner peace and inner balance is actually working on all this, as I said before. So see how important it is to work on your inner magician, and how important it is to actually understand that we are in control of our lives and we can pretty much do whatever we want. But for some reason, our inner blocks or inner bad influence since childhood or whatever really make us doubt about our power and our capacities. So don't doubt, go for it. Don't be afraid to take responsibility of your life. Okay, so that was it. Hope you enjoyed it, adventuring, and I'll see you in the next video. Moving on to Labradorite. Hello, Labradorite. So yeah, same thing. How is your inner magician working? House. News. Book. And I want an author. Rabbit. No, they don't want to give me an author. Yeah, they really don't want me to give an author. Spider. Okay, good. All right, well, that's yeah, I really wanted to have an author in order to have an archetype. So we have Anais, Nin, the subconscious, and we have a whole bunch of cards here. We have the house, the news, the book, the rabbit, the cauldron, wings, spider, glove, and Anais, Nin for subconscious. So what does it all mean? How is your inner magician functioning? Well, sorry, I again adjust the camera. How is your inner magician working? It is working by being free. But not just like physically, but also subconsciously. So it's really like you can do whatever you want. I mean, you take control, or yet you are capable of taking control of your life when you are free. When you're free to do whatever you want, when you're not a victim of something, for example, I don't know, when you're not a victim of people who try to trap you, for people who are trying to put you in some limits or like boundaries, or when you're not limited, when you write your own book, right? When you like make your own story, this is where you become very powerful. And actually, with all this, you're capable of achieving a lot of a good financial state. So this is what your inner magician is. And we have it twice. I love how it works together. We have it twice. That's so cool. Cauldron, the same thing. Lita and candle. Okay, so what do we have here? We have cauldron, Lita, and candle. What do they mean? It means that you are you're happy when you can when you make, as I said, you write your own story, you make your own recipe. Right? So, and it doesn't matter what you put in it. Like it's like you don't want other people to judge you to what you put, I'm gonna talk metaphorically, in your potion. Because you know that for you it's gonna turn out good, but not for others. Others gonna see it as like something nasty. So I mean, some of the people, but it makes you happy. It makes something. It makes you sure of yourself and boost your confidence. But at the same time, there are a lot of people around you who don't like when you are free. Probably your family. So your family really doesn't like when you show power by being free and doing whatever you want, basically. How can you improve your inner magician? By leaving. Leaving who? Leaving people who are around you, with who you need to work or has to work, because you always have a choice. You always have a choice. If you work in a toxic environment, leave it. You have a choice. But for some reason you feel like you don't have one, because, well, we have the spider here. It kind of like, you're kind of like stuck in a web. This is how you feel, but it's not true. It's really like you're make yourself the spider. You are in the web, but you can move around it. So it's really, you have the choice to leave if you want to, and you should if you're not happy. See, because the girl is moving towards the sun. You should move towards the sun whenever you feel happier. If you're happy where you are, obviously you don't need to change anything. But if you're not happy where you are, and I feel like most of the people who are gonna watch me here are not gonna be happy where they are right now, then you need to leave. You need to change. What are the things you need to pay attention to now? Exactly, you have troubles. You think you don't have a choice. This is what I was talking before. Meanwhile, you do have one. You do have one. You're a very grounded person, and I feel like also that's one of the reasons why you feel like you don't have a choice, because with the Queen of Pentacles, you are someone who's very grounded and very stable, and you feel like changes will bring break your stability. Meanwhile, this stability, this stability is not as good as you think it is, because we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is what you think, how stable you are, but in reality, Page of Pentacles, this is how you truly this is how stable you truly are. And having the Page of Pentacles showing that your stability is small, because it's a page, it's not a queen or king. Your stability is quite small. You have stability, but it's as I said, it's small. And you can improve it. You can find something more stable if you will actually decide, because with the Ace of Swords, sorry, it's really like reversed. You have troubles to decide. You think you don't have a choice. Meanwhile, you do have. It's time to decide to change something in your life. It's time to do it. What is the outcome? Oh well, that's see, we have it, the Magician. What's the outcome? The outcome is a possible freedom. Let's say freedom. Why I say possible? Because everything depends on you. You can free yourself from sorrow, from bad experience and bad past. All the people that want you, all the people around you who are causing you pain, just leave them be and you will be free. The Magician card, it will be upright and you can do whatever you want. You will be happy. You will be happy. Another thing as I can see with the Magician reversed here is that there are people around you who constantly want to control you, who constantly want to tell you what to do, and they think they know better what's best for you, but in actual way they don't know. You are the one who knows best what's best for you, and you need to decide. You need to know. You need to search for it, and you need to leave people or the environment who cause you feeling uncomfortable or pain. You need to leave it behind. When you will do that, you will actually be powerful. So yeah, All right. Hope you enjoyed this reading, guys. Leave a comment, because this is the first time I'm doing this kind of reading. It's a very interesting concept. I like it. If you enjoyed it, you can tell me that you enjoyed it, and you can tell me that you would like me to do it again. So yeah, moving on. Thank you very much, Labradorite, for watching the video. See you in the next one, and we're moving to Rose Quartz finally. We're moving to Rose Quartz finally. Hi, Rose Quartz. What is your inner magician? Here a little bit. What is your inner magician? Okay, I'm gonna pull just two, because I do have an author here. So we have Toni Morrison for power, and we have a ghost. So you do have power, a lot of it, but for some reason you don't like to show it. You kind of like to be kind of like a ghost that nobody sees you. Nobody sees this power that you have. You're just like, no, it's fine. I'm good as I am. For some reason you're like that. Maybe you're humble, or maybe you're shy. You don't like when people see your power, or when you take control of something. Maybe for you, control has a bad connotation, so you think that by control it means that you are being a tyrant, and you don't like to be a tyrant. You are rather a diplomat. But the thing is, diplomacy is also power. So yeah, for me, I sense a quite bad understanding of what power is in general, and what your power is. Exactly, yeah. So what do we say? What do we see here? We have Lita reversed, Crystal reversed, and Earth reversed. So what does it mean? It means that you are currently you don't put yourself in the first place. You're a really humble person, and you really prefer, you don't like attention. As I said, ghost, right? You don't like attention, but at the same time you do have a very powerful nature, and it really blocks you from achieving a lot of things. What is your power? Ooh, damn. You are indeed a very powerful person. So we have the Judgment. You are someone who can change people's lives. You can be someone's karmic partner. You can be just in general a karmic person. You're someone who, when you come in someone's lives, you can actually change them, and you can change, and it can also change yourself. It's really like you bring life lessons to people without really knowing it. Like it's kind of unconscious here with the Judgment card. Yeah, really, you make people grow and reach success by making them go through the lessons that you both, like, again, karmic lessons, right? So this is your power. It's a very big one. So that's why I said, like, you have a big power, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Yeah, you really don't want to acknowledge it. You're like, no, it's okay. I'm just normal. I'm nobody. Like I'm not here to. I'm not someone who transforms people's lives. No, no, no. I'm not like death reverse. It's kind of like you ignore it. You ignore this fact. Because you feel like if you will accept it, it means that you will you're afraid to be arrogant. You're afraid to be arrogant, which is here. That's why I feel like we have the liter, reverse liter. We have the sun, and it's kind of like it's a weekend celebration that is going on during the summer solstice. So it's really like all about the sun and joy, etc. And it's reversed, so it's really like you don't want to be arrogant. You don't want to acknowledge that you can be a sun to people. Yeah. See? Like, you have the strength with the King of Wands. Doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're a man, it doesn't matter here. King of Wands, it's really like you have the fire within yourself. So much power. And see, we have the lion here, Leo. So a lot of Leos can watch me here, but for some reason you guys are very shy, which is kind of funny for Leos too. There are some shy Leos out there, I'm sure, but you need to acknowledge your power, Leos. Come on. Like I know that you can do it. Like for some reason, maybe in the past you were arrogant, or like you felt like, and a lot of people were saying to you that you were kind of arrogant and narcissistic in some way, so that's why you were like kind of closing your inner sun, because Leo is all about the sun, right? It's really, yeah. Those who are actually Leos, or you have Leo placements in the moon or ascendant, rising signs, same thing. You can type in the comment and tell me, hey, I'm here, hello. I am a shy Leo. Hello, I exist. It's funny. So, what do you need to pay attention to now? You're way too cold. You're going against your nature, guys. That's funny. You are not an air sign. You are not someone who is reasonable or like too analytical. You go with passion. Passion is your power. You go with passion. You are a motivator. So you actually can by your actions, you are a leader. You have like that's just your power, leadership, right? So you can, as I said, you can change people's lives because you are a good leader. You can show people by your example, not without anything, like without even saying anything to them, but your life and how you take control of it. You can motivate other people to change their lives. See what I mean? So it's also kind of karmic here. But for some reason, you decide to go into philosophy, or like being this very serious person that is super analytical, grounded. And why I say grounded, see, it's a very interesting thing, and not everybody works like that. But see, so this sign, if you reverse it, we have the Queen of Swords, of course, but it's air. If I reverse it, it means that we have earth here. So we do have some earth a little bit here, right? So it's not, I know Queen of Swords is about air, but here I would say that a person is very kind of grounded, but at the same time very cold and analytical. Kind of both things. Some of earth energies and some of like Queen of Swords energies. So what do we have here? Exactly, and it see what I mean? I didn't even pull anything. This kind of behavior closes your potential to be this sparkle with Ace of Wands. It closes your potential to be the sparkle, to actually lead people to change. It's really, or motivate people to change. Because I feel like you, for some reason, you think that people will listen to you when you will lecture them, because you have this for some reason you lecture people, but you don't do much yourself, and you prefer just talking. Meanwhile, it's not your thing. Your thing is doing something, action, and by actions you show example to the person, and then they are motivated to change. See what I mean? You kind of like, you're not in your element here. You're really not. Why you're not... I want to know. I really want to know. Let me take this one. Why you're not in your element? What's going on? Why you're not in your element? The arrow. Because you are going through some difficulties. Or you are yourself not motivated. You are yourself not motivated. Arrow is also associated for me with air, obviously. And you think that communication and communication is better, and diplomacy is better. Wow. Okay. I guess it's true. You think that diplomacy and like calm discussions are better than like, you know, action. Meanwhile, in your case, as I said, with the Undine cross, actions are better and will actually help you to go through your difficulties or obstacles better. You really like, you have a kind of, I don't know. Maybe someone told you that you need to be a diplomat. Maybe you are, maybe like your parents always told you, or like maybe people around you always told you that you are way too energetic and way too you like to be under the spotlight, and then people are like around you that, yeah, you need to be kind of more shy, and not specifically shy, but like more calm, and do not put yourself in front of others, stuff like that. Maybe is you're actually a star, but in some ways people kind of maybe got jealous, or seeing you having these good leadership capacities, people wanted to kind of close this power of yours by telling you things that aren't really true towards you, and you kind of listen to them, and that's why you close this potential. So yeah. Or another thing is, that's also one of the things that everybody go through, is that you don't want to take responsibility. So you know that being a leader puts on you a lot of responsibilities. It's kind of like the Holy Mountain is kind of like a how can I say it? It's a heavy sometimes it's a heavy burden. Another thing I notice here on the Holy Mountain is that we have a person meditating, and we have the sun just in front of them. So you have the power of sun, but you don't want to accept it because you know that it's a great power, and with great power comes a lot of responsibilities, right? Wow, that's so great. Wow. I deserve a like for this. I don't know about you, but I think I deserve it. Anyways, so you and you don't want to take that. You really don't. And so that's why another thing I noticed here is that we have the Kenaz rune here. If some of you are reading runes, hello, I just started to learn. So we have Kenaz rune, and it's a very good thing that it's they drew it on the King of Wands, because it is related to fire and energy. So you have a lot of fire and energy within yourself, but you have maybe troubles to control it, and you think that by being like that and cold and grounded, you will actually learn to control it. But no, this is not how it works. You need to control it with your passion and with your actions. Okay, the outcome. The outcome is that, let me add another card. Yeah, you need to stop not being in your element. Look, now we have Earth here. We have 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Swords reversed. It's really like you need to let go of this idea of, I need to constantly be grounded. I need to like, it's not your element. It's not where you're good at. And that's why and it's so funny. Look, we have the Earth reversed here, and we have Ace of Pentacles reversed and Ten of Pentacles. So also very earthy cards just on the Earth card. Yeah, it says Earth here. It's not your element. It's really not. Your element is fire. You are a fire person. It's your power. Take it. Embrace it. Do not be afraid of it. It's kind of like, you know, the legend of the last airbender. Like, do not be afraid of fire. Fire is energy, and it's something that keeps you warm and motivates you. It's kind of like, it's a great power, but for some reason you don't want to accept it. Accept it. Do not be afraid. It will actually help you to, if you will accept it and stop trying to go into elements that aren't yours, you will actually have, how can I say it? It will be more, it will be easier for you to go out of your struggles, inner struggles or external struggles. Exactly. You were actually managed to, how can I say it? To control your emotions better, to actually finally found something that motivates you and move towards that. And it doesn't matter what other people say. Do not make yourself a ghost. You don't deserve it. Go under the spotlight. You deserve it. Yeah, and if you're watching, my dear Leos, as I said, yes, you can go under the spotlight because you are stars and you're little sunshines. Come on. Show your Leo side. Do not be afraid. Do not be shy. So, that's it. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I did. I certainly did. I think I'm gonna do one of these readings again. Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I said it way too much. It was a pleasure to do that. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for liking and I don't know, reposting or sending it, or I don't know, make it more visible. Hit the notification bell and yeah, for more videos, obviously. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.